G'day everyone. A couple of years ago, I decided to make a duck cake. I think I was the first person on YouTube to make the duck cake. Whether I was first or not, doesn't really matter. I did a pretty bad job of it. Yep, it's the hardest of all cakes, but I still wanted to get my revenge. As I started watching the rise of AI image making, I saw a perfect opportunity to make the duck cake again.
I'll give it a crack.
AI image making is pretty fun. Just describe the image you want to make to an AI tool, and then watch the image pop out. For example, let's say I want to see a car made out of donuts. I write a prompt to the AI image generator, and then bam, there it is.
Wow, the land of make-believe.
I still knew making the duck cake in AI wasn't going to be easy.
That looks hard to make.
But I was ready for the challenge. In this video, I'm going to count down 25 attempts at making the duck cake roughly organised from worst to best.
Going back with the skewer.
What? I have to make it?
Let's go over here. Just you and me.
I actually started off trying to describe this image of Bandit holding the duck cake on a plate. Due to the character limit in the prompts for the AI image creation, I worked out that was going to be very tough. My first few attempts were not that flash, so I adjusted my sights to just describing the duck cake. This has a duck face and a very shonky bow. I'm not really sure why the face is floating on all this blue icing. This one looks a bit more like a duck egg.
Well, duck heads don't have to be round.
This one is an absolute shocker, but at least I finally managed to get a piece of popcorn on top of the head. Again here, a bit more popcorn starting to appear, and it does look like a duck, but not like the duck cake from Bluey. Not that great. How did I get all these extra cupcakes to appear? Check this one out. Some white puffy clouds on sticks above the head and some popcorn floating out to the right. I decided to start from the basics and just try to get the general shape and textures of the cake. Now I've got something that looks more like a duck. Again, this looks like a duck, but it's a bit dark and mysterious. I tried to start adding buttons down the front of the duck and then started aiming for a bow tie as well. But I often felt like I was taking 2 steps forward and 3 steps backwards. Something I struggled with greatly was getting the beak to be made out of potato chips. I tried describing them as potato crisps and used a few other words in case the AI tools didn't understand what potato chips are, but it didn't really matter what I called them. It never really worked, unfortunately. Here is where I made a drastic decision to try another AI image generation tool. This attempt at the duck cake is nightmare inducing.
For 50 seconds I thought there was monsters on the world.
And this one got even worse, so that was my last attempt with that AI tool.
It really bothered me.
Okay, we're back on track here.
You sure about that?
At least I started getting the duck facing the right way. Still plenty of random bits being added on, like the chocolate wings. There's still not enough popcorn. Let's ramp up the popcorn a bit. Alright, too much popcorn. But the general shape of this duck has made me gain some confidence.
I believe in you, mate. You can do this.
Fairly similar looking duck cake here, but for some reason, with a fruit roll-up or something on the head. This duck is looking good, but he has 5 layers on his beak, so yeah, nah. Here we go. Now this is starting to look like a duck cake. The beak is dodgy again, but a bow and a button in roughly the right areas. This one's a bit too popcorny. all the duck looks like popcorn, so let's tone the popcorn down. Now I've lost all the popcorn again. Moving along. Ripper of a bow tie on this duck cake, but it's not my favourite. Now, if you've made it this far, your patience is to be admired. Thank you very much for watching. Let me show you my favourite duck cake that I made with an AI tool.
It's good. It's very good. Oh, too easy.
Here it is, the winning duck cake. You might be wondering why I like this one so much. It has some obvious differences to the duck cake I was attempting to replicate. But the way it's facing, its general shape, I'm actually quite happy with it. Even in AI, this really is the hardest of all cakes.
The hardest of all cakes.
But it's a lot of fun trying to make it.
Here's your duck cake, mate. I did my best.
Please give it a go for yourselves. Do it with your kids. There are plenty of laughs to be had. As always, thanks heaps for watching. I really appreciate it.
I just wanted to say thanks. I'm glad you came along.
Catch you later.